Hi, everybody. This is Maxine Taylor, and I have my astrological overview for December 2022. I can't believe that it's the end of the year already. I mean, wouldn't it just yesterday? It was summertime. Before I jump into the forecast, I want to uh, share with you everything that's going on. First of all, some of you have already bought my Take Back Your Money book. This book is life-changing for so many people. I know because they tell me, and I know because I've done everything in the book myself. I've taught this method for many, many years. You can get this on Amazon. What I help you do is go beyond astrology and release the programming that you got that is visible in your birth chart and replace it with what you want, because our program determines everything, and it can keep us from creating the money we want. This book is designed to give you the money you desire and deserve. Now, another new book that just came out, these are all on Amazon, by the way, the Earthbound Trilogy. It is a science non-fiction book. I wrote this in 2014 and I updated it recently and gave it a different ending because the ending I'm giving it is imminent. And I wanted to share it before it actually became manifest. All right. That's politically correct. Have you always loved science fiction? Are you a walk-in? Do you think you're a walk-in? Are you an empath, a psychic, a light worker, a healer? This book was written for you. There are 3 walk-in examples in this book that are based on truth, actual walk-ins. And well, I don't want to give it away, but people have told me they can't put it down because in it, 3 walk-ins come to Earth, connect with a hybrid, and work together to create a planet of peace and love, because there are nuclear weapons in space that they are able to now neutralize, or in the book, neutralize. I'm just saying, if you said yes to any of those questions I asked you, you might want to check this one out too. Oh, and most importantly, I'm offering a holiday special on so many of the readings I give, and on my Take Back Your Money workshop. It's a 3-hour face-to-face session with me, and I'm discounting it because the time is right to do it. It's just right. So if you have questions, of course, just email me. You can get in touch with me through my website, MaxineTaylor.com. Let me see what other notes I've got here. Okay. Oh, I want to wish everybody a wonderful holiday time. If you are observing Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and happy Kwanzaa. We've got 3 all around the same time. So it really is time to be joyful and thankful for what we've got. If we're not thankful, we spiral downward very, very quickly. Keep in mind that Mercury is going to go retrograde this month in December, of course. It's in the shadow, moves into the shadow of the retrograde on the 19th. Now, This retrograde is in Capricorn, frugal Capricorn. Interesting, because the Sun, Venus, and Mercury are going to go into Capricorn as well. And this is, people are buying now for Christmas this week, next week, when the planets go into Capricorn, they are going to be even more frugal. Now, with the Sun and Venus and Mercury in Sag, everybody's expansive. When they go into Capricorn, a little tighter with the money. Okay, that's just what's so. So, the special, don't forget. The Sun, the center of our life, the giver of life, is in Sagittarius, and Sag is hail fellow, well met. It's everybody's friend. Sag does not lie, it does exaggerate for emphasis. On the 21st, it moves into I am serious and I hang on to my money tightly, Capricorn. If you are a Capricorn, you don't mope, you don't hope, you cope. And so we go from spreading our wings and soaring, Sagittarius, to practical. I don't mope, I don't hope, I cope, Capricorn. Okay, that's the Sun moving from Sag to Cap on the 21st. Venus, the planet of love and beauty and yes, money, is in Sagittarius. So there we are, taking our money and going to all of these stores for bargains. On the 9th, Venus moves into Capricorn, and we're a lot more frugal, a lot more serious about our money and our love and everything that is beautiful. It's no longer, oh, we'll go partying. It's, how do you feel about me? The difference between Venus and Sag and Venus in Capricorn. Now, Mercury starts off in Sagittarius. Mercury is what we think about and talk about, okay? And on the 6th, it moves into Capricorn. And so Mercury is not an action planet, it's a thinking planet. And remember, I'm describing where the planets are for everybody on planet Earth, not just you, not just me, but the whole wide world. And so Venus is going to move into Mercury's going to move into the shadow of the retrograde on December 19th. And when it's in the shadow of the retrograde, it feels like it's already retrograde. You don't want to start a new project on a retrograde Mercury because it'll either fizzle out completely or have to be redone during the year. When it's in the shadow, you can do that if you can, because it feels just like Mercury's retrograde. Things are confused, but you can start a new project. Okay, Mercury will go retrograde on the 29th of December. From then till mid-March, and I'll talk about, February, I'll talk about that next month. You don't want to start new projects. I have tested this out. It works. Don't start a new project on a retrograde Mercury because it just will not bear fruit ultimately. Okay. We also have a full moon and a new moon. Now, the full moon in the Eastern time zone is December 7th. And actually in the entire United States. All right. However, those countries that are east of us will feel, well, no, they too will have already had it. Just remember, in the Eastern time zone, the United States, we are going to have a full moon, December 7th, in 16 Gemini. Find 16 Gemini in your birth chart, and that completes the picture. Now, on the full moon, things come to a head. Then for 2 weeks, the moon starts waning. And 2 days before the new moon, we are in the dark of the moon. You know you're in the dark of the moon because even though it's not cloudy, even though it's not rainy, you look at the sky and you cannot find the moon. We are in the dark of the moon. So the new moon is December 23rd. Yay, 2 days before Christmas. And it's in 1 Capricorn 33, 1.5 Capricorn, which is indicative of frugality and practicality. And the moon then will start growing. And as we get into February, we get close to the full moon, and that same cycle just keeps repeating and repeating and repeating. So I hope this is helpful. I'm going to now record all of the sun signs. And so have a wonderful holiday. If you possibly can, do something that you want to do. I remember years ago, I was going through a very difficult period. And fortunately, here in Atlanta, we had places that people could go who were homeless or just on the street. And I volunteered at one of those places. And I did that for several years afterwards. And it was so gratifying to me. It makes you appreciate what you have and brings out the love for others. So, till next month, when I hope to see you again, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.